Sexual energy is one of the most potent forces within the human body, often misunderstood or misused. This energy holds a key to creativity, vitality, and even spiritual enlightenment. Many ancient traditions, from Tantra to Taoism, emphasize the sacredness of sexual energy, teaching that it is not merely for procreation or pleasure, but also for profound transformation. The phrase, "your seed is prophetic," suggests that within semen or sexual energy in general lies a deeper, almost divine message, a blueprint for life, manifestation, and destiny. This energy, when harnessed correctly, can lead to heightened intuition, increased personal power, and the ability to shape reality. Conversely, when wasted or misdirected, it can lead to depletion, lack of focus, and spiritual stagnation. In this exploration, we will examine the sacredness of seed in ancient traditions, sexual energy as creative power, the spiritual and prophetic nature of semen, the consequences of seed loss, physical, mental, and spiritual, how to harness sexual energy for manifestation and prophetic insight. By the end, you'll understand why your seed is not just a biological substance, but a prophetic force that shapes your reality. The sacredness of seed in ancient traditions. Throughout history, various cultures and spiritual systems have revered sexual energy as sacred. Taoist sexual alchemy. In Taoism, the conservation of Jing, sexual essence, is crucial for longevity and spiritual power. Semen retention practices were developed to prevent energy loss, as it was believed that excessive ejaculation drained a man's vitality. Instead, Taoist masters taught methods to circulate this energy upward, transforming it into qi, life force, and shun, spiritual energy. Tantra and the Kundalini awakening. Tantric traditions view sexual energy as a pathway to divine union. Through disciplined practices, sexual energy is redirected to awaken the Kundalini, a coiled serpent at the base of the spine, representing dormant spiritual power. When this energy rises, it can lead to profound mystical experiences and heightened consciousness. Biblical references to seed. The Bible frequently uses the metaphor of seed to represent both physical and spiritual progeny. In Genesis, God promises Abraham that his seed will be as numerous as the stars, indicating a prophetic destiny tied to his lineage. Similarly, the New Testament speaks of the seed of the Word, suggesting that what is sown in thought, action, or energy will bear fruit. The ancient Egyptians associated semen with the creative power of the gods. The god Adam was said to have created the universe through his seed. Hermetic philosophy also teaches as above, so below, meaning that human sexual energy mirrors cosmic creative forces. These traditions all point to one truth. Sexual energy is not merely physical, but deeply spiritual and prophetic. Your seed is not just about reproduction. It is the essence of creation. Everything you manifest in life, ideas, relationships, success, is fueled by this energy. The link between semen and creativity. Many great artists, writers, and inventors have reported heightened creativity during periods of sexual abstinence. Nikola Tesla, for example, practiced celibacy, believing it sharpened his mental faculties. Similarly, ancient philosophers like Plato and Aristotle warned against the excessive loss of seed, associating it with mental fog and decreased willpower. In many traditions, semen is considered condensed life force. Each ejaculation represents a significant expenditure of energy that could otherwise be used for mental clarity, physical stamina, emotional resilience, spiritual growth. When conserved, this energy can be redirected into creative projects, business ventures, or personal development. Sexual energy is magnetic. The more you retain and transmute it, the more you attract opportunities, relationships, and synchronicities. This is why many high achievers practice semen retention. They understand that their seed is a prophetic tool for manifesting their desires. The phrase, "your seed is prophetic," implies that within semen lies a divine message, a blueprint for your destiny. Seed as a carrier of destiny. In many spiritual systems, it is believed that semen carries not just genetic material, but also ancestral wisdom, karmic imprints, soul contracts. When you ejaculate carelessly, you may be dispersing not just physical energy, but also spiritual potential. The alchemy of sexual energy. Alchemists sought to turn lead into gold, a metaphor for transforming base desires into higher consciousness. Similarly, sexual energy can be transmuted into greater intuition, psychic abilities, deepened spiritual connection. This is why many mystics, monks, and yogis practice celibacy. They recognize that sexual energy, when mastered, becomes prophetic force. Modern society often trivializes the loss of semen, but ancient wisdom warns of its dangers. Physical effects of excessive ejaculation, fatigue, lowered immunity, hair loss, premature aging, decreased testosterone over time, mental and emotional consequences, brain fog, lack of motivation, depression and anxiety, reduced discipline, spiritual consequences, diminished aura, lack of divine connection, stagnation in personal growth. Understanding these effects helps reinforce why the conservation of seed is crucial for prophetic, empowered life. If your seed is prophetic, then learning to control and direct it is essential. Practices for sexual energy mastery. Semen retention. Avoid unnecessary ejaculation to conserve energy. Transmutation techniques. Redirect sexual energy through breath work, meditation, or exercise. Tantric practices. Engage in sacred sexuality where energy is exchanged without depletion. Visualization and affirmations. Use sexual energy to fuel your visions. Diet and lifestyle. Eat foods that support sexual vitality, nuts, seeds, leafy greens. Developing prophetic insight through sexual energy. Meditate during heightened sexual energy states. Journal dreams and intuitive hits during retention periods. Use sexual energy as fuel for prayer or spiritual practice. When you stop wasting your seed, you begin to see life differently. Opportunities appear, intuition sharpens, and your path becomes clearer. Your seed holds your future. Your seed is not just a biological substance. It is a prophetic force. Every drop carries potential, destiny, and creative power. By learning to harness this energy, you unlock higher levels of consciousness, manifestation abilities, and spiritual insight. The choice is yours. Will you let it drain away, or will you use it to shape your reality? Your seed is prophetic. What will you create with it? Join our Telegram. Channel in the link below. Subscribe to this YouTube channel and like the video.